Hello and welcome back to my channel, Simply Life. I hope everyone is doing as well as possible in those times and sending all my love around the world. Today I'm sitting here, this wonderful spring nature forest space, surrounded by many awakened animals. Swans, birds are singing, and I feel this abundance of nature, how everything is so rich when we're in nature, when we just hear, listen, see. And today I want to speak about abundance, abundance in our life, and why often we just feel this lack, feel like we just don't have enough. Can be in a material sense, but can be as well in an emotional, mental form, because abundance is not only, as we've been taught, money, but as well just feeling this richness, this fulfilled life. And it all starts with, are we able to receive? And what is necessary that we can receive? An open heart. But if we are in a lack mentality, in a emotional lack state, then of course we don't feel safe to open ourselves, which is the most vulnerable place, the heart, to open to life. And of course, only when we open ourselves, we can open the door to receive. And now imagine if we are in this lack, that we just feel that we don't have enough, that we just think that we don't have enough. This is something which makes us tight, and this makes our heart really not safe, that it just open in its fully vulnerable state to be ready to receive. So actually it's then protected. And therefore we really first need not just to learn to trust again, to open, but we need to really shift this lack mentality in our mind, in our emotions, in our senses, and get to the place that we just know, as in nature, with all what is alive right now around me, that we are rich already, that we are abundant already, and shift what we've been taught, that, oh my God, if I don't have now a job, if I don't have now enough money that I can pay the rent, that I can buy food, that I am then in lack. I'm not denying that, of course, it's necessary, still necessary, that we take care of those steps, that we somehow receive, uh, work for money, do something, that we can, of course, take care of ourselves, take care of our bills. But you can still do this with another mindset, because the mindset will let us circulate on the place, like in this hamster wheel. And then we'll be again, because I still feel and think I'm in lack, I just can't get this job to bring me more money. I just can't move out from here, or I just can't pay, or I always can just pay and it's just little left. And I just can't bring in that I'm more in the flow, that life will provide me on so many levels and senses. So we really need to use that time, even if we are now sitting at home without a job, and really being in stress, daily waking up, not knowing how now to pay all those bills coming up. That even then, to find a way, and I won't now go so much into details in this video, but to really bring and remember you for many new inspirations, many new possibilities, and to really find a way to not just first calm down in the stress, because in stress you will just circulate on a place. You won't get out. You won't get even, not just to find a better job or to get more money, but you will just not live, but you will just survive. It's a survive mode. And if we understand that even it seems that everything outside is pressing on me, that I need this, that I can be then kind of in a survival, or even then to start to live, we're still putting so much importance on that outside. Again, I'm not denying the outside, but just to help you switch your mindset, and like that you will switch as well your emotions and your state of perspective and perception, that you just really need to calm down and start to perceive life that it's rich already. Perceive life will always provide for me. Perceive that when I trust not just what I see, that now I don't have a job, that I'm having empty pockets, etc., but that I perceive beyond this clothes, I'm also much more. And beyond this, what I see is as well a huge energetic consciousness power. And when I start to connect and trust in its process, that I'm never really in a bad state, only in a state of growth. And if I'm now feeling that I'm losing everything, that then I don't choose the mindset because I'm holding on what I know from the outside, yes, from what I've been taught, what I see, maybe even what others shows me, because they have a job and they have this and I also want to have this. But to really get back to yourself and use that time not to drown in depression and all that, but to really support your heart to start again, trusting beyond what I see, beyond the situation I'm in, beyond what I feel that I'm losing everything now, and expand. And when you expand, you will realize, like me right now, sitting here, listening, I'm able to breathe this fresh air now, listening to this morning concert of these birds. The sun is shining. Here's the clear water in front of me, a lake. How rich we are. And that even if I'm right now also inside of this change and had before another work and job, and now it's not anymore this one, or what can I do, that I'm not getting messed up in my head, which is the mindset, which influence my emotions, which brings me then depression, which brings me then frustration, which closes then more and more my heart, how can my be then open to receive more, to receive the beautiful job for me where I can joyful wake up and go there, and through my joy I even bring in financial abundance, and then new people I meet, and then I can laugh again, and then my heart starts even more to open up. You see, it's not something fluffy, it's reality. So it's reality that we don't need to deny that we are now in a kind of visual scene, what we knew before not abundant, because before we knew abundance means I have this job, I have this great apartment, I have even a beautiful relationship. All this is abundance. I have joy, and now I'm like just in this heavy state. I lost everything. That we are not choosing to stay there, but that you just remind yourself that you can look beyond or see it from a bird perspective and start to use that time not for suffer and waiting and circulating, but try out something new. And this something new would be a new mindset, a new perspective on everything. And you will calm down. And this is the energy you need to then manifest still the action in life, still the abundance, still the great job, still the travel, still everything. But first, you need to get there. Otherwise, you will still operate from this mentality of lack and stress, because you will think, I'm now not having enough. You will feel like that, and this will attract only more blockage that you can't open and be safe to receive. So I hope this inspired. Just a little bit longer today, but just I felt you really need to understand that here we are not in this video now denying that you might not have a job, or that you really need now the money to pay all your bills. We are not denying it, but you will much easier do it and much easier open the doors when you shift the perspective of your thought, of your feeling, of your perception of life. Because this will then suddenly make you wider, and wider makes you more open. And when you're more open, it's endless flow and its own endless receiving all what you send out there. I need this, I wish that, etc. Then you open the doors to receive, not from the tight stress state and lack and not trusting and keeping yourself very closed in your heart. Sending all my love, and as I said, I hope this inspires you, reminds you that we're so much more, and life will provide for all of you, with food, with jobs, with all. But we really need to learn and remember back our essence, the essence of really trusting just the bigger flow, and then really seeing how much abundance is there already in many different forms, and love it, so you can attract with this frequency, with your vibe, with your new mindset, with your new emotion state, a beautiful open-hearted abundance life. Much love to all of you. Bye.